Hey there YouTube, day 2 of the FSD Beta 10.2. So we're taking the same loop as yesterday. First test is this corner here, and it still stops here, and it thinks it's a stop sign, and then we keep going. So not the end of the world, but something they need to work on, right? Here we're coming up to the stop sign again, and this is a very interesting maneuver that happens here. So we're stopping on the stop sign, everything is fine. Not sure you can see it on the visualization, but we're waiting, and then there's a car coming, but the taxi decides to go, but then it slows down like crazy right here. So that's quite a bad one, because the car was coming behind quite quickly. So yeah, I took over and hit the speeder to make sure we got out of the way. But yeah, still some work to do here. And here we're coming up to the challenging unprotected left turn again. So we're slowing down perfectly fine, waiting for the pickup truck, and yeah, so that's okay. We approaching the stop line, all this is fine. But here we have to wait a little bit. There's a gap coming up, but it did not commit enough at the right time, so I had to, after this white car, after that I had I had to get intervene and just hit the speeder. So maneuver is correct, it's just missing the confidence that is needed to complete these kind of maneuvers. Here we are approaching a traffic light. It's still green, as you can see. So we're moving towards it, and it's nicely just rolling through. I would do exactly the same. It goes yellow and it keeps going. So very human, very nice maneuver. Yeah, pretty much perfect, I would say. And then we're coming up, and we need to turn right in the further along. So it will make a change to the right. It needs to make a change, and the line changes are really smooth. It's almost like just drifting over to the next line. So I'd actually drive like that myself. So it's pretty cool. Here we're getting ready for a right turn on the traffic light. So nothing really to it. It's still those kind of basic moves. It's handling them well. We following the traffic. Nothing to it. Nice right corner here, right turn. Yesterday when I was driving here, we had a lot of phantom braking, I would say. It was slowing down at the strangest places. I need to report that. I think there's something specific. It seems worse here in where I'm driving than I've seen for the other YouTubers. Okay, so we are approaching the roundabout again, the roundabout challenge. So when we get there, we have some phantom braking here. It just slows down. Yeah, there was a bike on the side there. Maybe that was it was cautious with the bike. It's hard to say. But yeah, I find for the whole experience, the phantom braking is what scares me a bit, because that's you need to really be ready to stop that when if there's cars just behind. Here's the roundabout, so it stops in a kind of strange way. Very aggressive braking, but fair enough, it needed to stop. And then behind this van, it's following, so that's good behavior. But then it slows down again, showing some issues with confidence, and then it just accelerates like crazy. So it's almost like drifting it out of the roundabout. It's okay. I think it's safe, but yeah, it's not very human-like, to be honest. Here we are on the stop sign. So here we go. It's our turn. This is the time it needs to go, but it doesn't have the confidence. It just waits. So I had to help it with the speeder. Here we're getting ready for a right turn on the stop sign. So easy maneuver, so nothing there. So we're waiting for this SUV, and then off we go. It's actually moving when the other car is moving. That's pretty cool. So it knows that it's moving and it's getting out of the way. So this stretch is very strange. It just refuses to speed up. It kind of slows down and brakes. I had to help it with hitting the gas, and there's nothing there to it. So it's super weird. So yeah, I will make sure I do this live a few times and report it every time, so they get to see this one. I haven't seen any YouTubers reporting anything like that, I believe. So yeah, maybe some sort of a Texas thing. So hopefully they get it fixed very soon. Going to the roundabout again, turning left here, going aggressively into the roundabout, then strange kind of stopping move, and then it exits after a few few strange brakes and not. So yeah, I always keep an eye and make sure there's no cars behind when this thing and stuff going on. Here we have an interesting situation. So we're coming up here, and there's a car coming in from the right. You see the car there, and then the Tesla just stops. It just slows down. I think that's a good maneuver. You know, the car could have easily crossed over. So I think it saw the trajectory of that car, and it kind of predicted that there could be a risk of collision, and it slowed down. I think I would do pretty much exactly the same when I was driving. At least I would be very much ready to stop. So I think that was a very, very good move there. Here we're getting ready to go left. So you see the turn green, so everything is fine. So here I was actually a bit too nervous, so I held too hard on the steering wheel, so I disengaged it. I don't think the car was doing anything wrong, so it's just a mess up on my side, basically. Here we are back to the problematic 90-degree turn, where it normally stops. See today it going, and then it just nicely goes through the bend, no issue whatsoever. This is completely different from yesterday when I did it. So, you know, maybe they fixed something, or maybe it's just different day by day. We will see again in the future. And that's it for today's update. So thank you for tuning in. I see I have some subscribers. Thank you very much. If there's anything in particular you want me to test out or any feedback, please let me know in the comments. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye bye.